Hello, boys and girls. This is your boy D. Give you last night's episode of American Horror Story. This last night's episode was very good. You basically get the backstory of the election and Kyle's ultimate goal. So this is more like a Kyle story. I thought it was very good. We first start off. We see the day of election. See this guy named Gary, and Kyle is coming to the elections office, and the man's arm is bloody. His right arm is cut off, and Kyle was like, "We need this man wants to vote," and Gary was like, "I need to vote right now," and the person who's doing the election was like, "He's bloody," and Kyle's like, "This man needs to vote. Give him the right to vote." Now, how his hands gets cut off, we'll get into that later, right? Then we see Allie and Lee. Allie and her girlfriend Lee is in the booth. They're voting and all that good stuff, right? Boom. And then the next thing we see, is Harrison. He works at a gym, and Kyle wants him to be his trainer, and they form a little bondship or whatever. And you see, and they're like, Kyle's like, "I want you to become a trainer because you're strong. You can move their body, their body." We'll see what that means in a second. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, something's really going on that he needs, Harrison moving that body. And then we see his boss. I forget the name of the boss, but he's a douchebag. He's one of those typical muscle bound idiots who looks down on his employees or whatever. Basically say he needs him to clean the bathroom out for, and Harrison was like, "You know what? I don't want to do that. Do you have someone else to do? Do you have like other people to do?" The guy was like, "Well, we don't have anybody else. All the document people are not here. Blah blah blah." And they said, "I want you to do it. It's your job. I'm able to do it right now." And Kyle's what's so special about Al4 is basically, we found out that the guys who do this and spread their love juices, as I will say, their love juices on the showers. And Kyle was like, "He does it because you're gay," and he was like, "Yeah." And Harrison's this is the story of life. You find out that he's, typically he's the whipping boy for his job, and his boss treats him like crap, basically. All right. Boom. In the next scene we see, in that scene, if I'm going out of order, y'all, forgive me, but anyway, we're gonna move on. We're gonna make it do what it do. We find out that in the next scene, he's cleaning the bathroom. He's in the shower cleaning up the love juices, right, from when guys spread the love juices, and you find a little happy face with a little smile. That's when they first started. In the previous episodes we see the smiley face, so pay attention to that. Boom. And Kyle was like, then the next thing we see, Meadow, and during election time, you see Meadow, his wife, they're watching the elections or whatever, and Harrison sees that Meadow is upset, and he asks what's wrong, and then she says, "I messed up," and he shows him the letter. And basically the letter is the bank is calling for a codes on the house. He's getting upset with her, saying, "Why you didn't tell me, blah blah blah." And Mel was like, "I would tell you, but you should know things were doing good. The job's not paying me enough money." And then Harrison is blaming her, saying, "You supposed to hand the money, and you lost his job." And And Miller was saying that she lost her job due to somebody being sexually harassing her, so she had to quit, and because she had some kind of melanoma, I guess some cancer disease or whatever. And she tries to make out with him, and he ain't with that. And basically, it's a funny scene saying how many times he tried, does that work? 5, 6 times. Because how many times he tried with other people, and she says it only works twice with her. So. Boom. I'm just gonna, and then the next scene we see doing the next scene we see Harrison clean the going clean the shower, clean the little love juices or whatever, and Kyle just appears out of nowhere saying, "It's humiliating, isn't it? It's not right. You should do something about this." Basically tell him that, you shouldn't take this kind of crap from your boss. You should kill him. Harrison, gets the idea or whatever. One day he sees, after he leaves, his boss is working out. And in one of his sprays, he has all the men's love juices, and he spreads the love juices in front of the guy's eyes, and the guy's like, you blanky blank guy, you person, I'm gonna kill you. And he holds the weight so he couldn't lift, and he gets a knife and just stabs him, chops him up, and he's like, boom. He takes the dead body, and we see in the security room Kyle and Harrison. And Harrison's telling Kyle, like, I murdered somebody, I'm gonna go to jail, this and that and the third, I'm not gonna have a job. No one's gonna want me. I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna have a job. Oh my God. Oh. And Kyle's like, don't worry. He says, like, basically, he has no family, he has no kids, he has no wife, and eventually all the cameras is destroyed or whatever, and there's no guys is watching too much porn, basically saying, I got you, don't worry, you'll be alright. And then the next scene we see that Miller was coming home getting some Xanax from a guy saying that I'll give me some, I'll have sex with you, give me some Xanax, and the guy was like, hey, whatever, just take it. I was like, man. And she says, I'm not good at having sex, but I'm good enthusiasm. I was like, give me A for effort. At least I can have sex, but I'll try. I'll do the best I can. I'm gonna do the best I can to give you the best. I said, okay, man, you wilding out, man. You wilding out, girl. You wilding out. I love you. Anyway, we found out she does that, and what else? And anyway, when she was coming home, and she goes into to the bathroom and see that her husband is holding it. He has a dead body in his hand, and she's like, she's getting scared. She's like, "Who's that?" And the husband's like, "That's my boss." And you see Kyle in the bathroom. He's sitting down, just chilling, nonchalantly, doesn't even faze him. And she says, "Who's that?" He goes, "Someone to believe in." I was like, Kyle is like the modern day Hitler, boy. He's the modern day Hitler. This is his episode. Anyway, and then we find out. Next we see Beverly. This is an African American reporter, whatever, and she found out that some new upstart. When she was reporting the news, some new upstart. I forget the name of the new upstart. Basically takes over her position, saying that, I'm gonna cover the election night, and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and basically I'm taking over. And Beverly's like, holla. She clearly she's upset, and she's like, this is BS. How dare you somebody take over my spot? This is not right. This is not right. This is unfair. And this and that. Then we find in the next scene that when Beverly was in the landfill, we found out that when she was pointing in the landfill that her boss, that the body that Harrison killed is in the landfill. So we found out that his torso, but you don't follow where his head is at. So then I think Kyle was looking at something on the computer, and she was recording the video of, finding out videos about Bethany, the reporter. And during those times, there's a funny scene in the scene. She was doing the reporting the news, and every time she would do the topic, some random guy would say, grab the vagina, grab the vagina, grab the kitty cat, grab the kitty cat. And every time she would report whatever serious topic, some random guys would go, grab the kitty cat, grab the kitty cat, grab the kitty cat. And then whatever it was going on throughout all of whatever she was reporting. So one day she didn't take it no more, and she wilded out. She beating up guys, go, you could grab the kitty, and she's beating them all wilding out. She boom, 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 wilding out on the corner. Yeah, she wilding out. She crazy, y'all. She is off the his right now. And then the next thing we see, she's coming in to Bob, I guess the head reporter, and he's talking to the girl that's replacing her, saying, "Hey, we got a little column here, and you could do, come over here." Obviously, he's using her just to get some sex with her, and she's using him just to get ahead. I have a cabin. I know this falafel place. Blah blah blah. Boom boom boom. Bethany's coming in saying, and Bob was like, "How you coming in?" And Bethany's like, "This is a public space." Boom 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 boom. And she was like, she said, we actually do work, and you have this little spotted penis, whatever, little spotted man meat, whatever. Boom. And Bob was like, "Hey Bethany, you're gonna have to cut this piece out of you reporting." And she's like, "I can't cut this piece out. This is very important." And boom. And Bob said, "If you don't, I can fire you." And Bethany, "You can't fire me because I'm the only black person." And Bob said, reason that Bob can't fire her because he fired HR gonna say she is racist, so he don't want to get sued or whatever. Boom, 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 and then Logan had an attitude saying, listen, B. I don't care if I got sucked many man meat to get ahead, but I'm gonna do what I have to do, okay? So obviously getting pissed off. So he found out she's slashing the tires, and then Kyle just appears out of nowhere, just like he's like a ninja. He appears out of nowhere saying, you shouldn't even tell her, like, you need to slash the tire, this and that close. And she's looking like, who is this white boy gonna tell me what to do? And he's like, you want me buy some coffee? And then as he's talking to her as in the restaurant getting coffee, he's saying, "Hey, you're doing good. How does it make you feel when you slash the tire?" She's like, "It feels great. Of course it feels good," she said. And he was like, he made some good points saying, he said you have the worst because as a black woman, this diversity, but they feel like that people don't. You're first action, but they feel like you're just getting special treatment. And the other side, you have people who says, it's not good, it's not fair that you get treated, but they don't do crap about it. And she's like, this is how the game is. I'm used to it by now. And Kyle's like, just you shouldn't be playing the rig game. You know better you playing the rig game. You need to do something about it. And she was like, I don't know what to do. And basically, I shoot what they believe in. And he shows her one day that when the girl was doing a report in the park about some puppies or whatever, you see some random clowns, 4 clowns was coming in. They all, suddenly they killed the girl and they killed the cameraman. That's when you see the clowns appear. And how the clowns appear is Miller was joining them. And the dog didn't, so you're like, that's how they seen the first clouds getting appeared. Oh my God, yeah. See, so he doing it, yeah. And then Bethany's like, she realized that Kyle's the one that killed him, and she was like, and she said, "Did you kill him?" Cal said, yes, I make no apologies because I wanted to show you that I'm here for you. And they embraced and said, equal. He said equal power, and she says equal power. Yes. And they embrace. Then we see a quick snippet scene with Milo and her girlfriend Allie, and I guess Lee wanted her to go to the valley, and Allie didn't want to go, so she goes to the valley and she's talking to, showing people why Trump is a bad person, and boom, 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 and you see this guy Gary and saying that Trump is a great person, Hillary is a horrible person, and he goes, maybe I should grab the kitty cat, and he grabs the kitty cat. On Winter sees it. This is when first Winter pops in the scene, and Winter's trying to chase him down, whatever. He's in the truck. He just escapes. And then Winter, in the next scene, you see him in the convenience store where he works. He's closing up the store, and one day he sees Winter there saying the store is closed or whatever. And then you gotta go. And Winter said, I need some tape. And then as soon as he gets some tape, Lee comes in, tases him, and then Winter hits him with knocks him out. He ties him in the back of the truck, saying that this is a new era, women won't take over. And he's like, F, B, this is bullshit, this is bullshit, this is bullshit, this is bullshit. And Alice and Winter said, get woke. And leaves him. And then Kyle appears saying, how bad you want to get out? What you want to do, get out. And you want to change, right? You got to show them what the blanket is. And then he says, what are you going to do for it? And the man cuts his own arm. And then he says, and before he does it, he says, we want to watch. And Kyle says, I don't mind. And he cuts his arm off, and it was crazy. Cuts his arm off and all that, just to get ahead. And that pretty much, I think that's the scene of all the episodes. So it's basically so that Kyle's goal is to be world dominated. He want to take over the world domination. So it's a great episode. So anyway, subscribe to my channel, comment on my channel, and share my videos on social media platforms. This is your boy D. I'm out. Holla.